welcome back. We are here again today, live and in charge, coming to you from the grand home, Connecticut, United States. Guinness is down there hanging out. Hey, Guinness. Hey, buddy. Guinness isn't feeling very well. He had to go to the vet the other day for a checkup, and they gave him a whole bunch of shots, and now he's like, ugh, I hate you. So he's all mopey today. Everybody gotta be nice to Guinness. He's all mopey. Yesterday we had St. Patrick's Day here in the States, and it was kind of uneventful. Happens to also be my sister Pat's birthday, so that's kind of cool. And we're back, and we're going to be doing some more painting. We're going to be working on Mimikyu again, and hopefully get this done and work on it some more. Excuse me while I adjust the camera. Try and get it back to where it's supposed to be. Do that. Let's try this. Everything looks all whited out. That's weird. Alright, so we're working with the same colors we were last time. Black, Eshin Gray, Dawnstone, Celestial Gray. Got them on the palette already. I also put a little drop of Glaze Medium onto my palette with the colors. That'll help them blend a little bit easier, which should make this whole thing just work nicer. One of the things I want to work on today definitely is the blend. I need to work this light gray here more into there, and this light gray here more down into there, and leave that one and blend it a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be working on today. This should all work out just peachy. Alright, hopefully people join the stream and we get to hang out. Got a chiptune radio on today. If you don't know what that is, chiptune is essentially 8, 16-bit, even up to 32-bit music soundtracks. It's one of my favorite styles of music, I guess. I think it's cool. It's cool. Alright. Like I said, we're going to be working this gray down a little bit more. I did clean my palette, so I don't have the original. Ground Dog! Ground Dog made it! What's going on, brother? How are you doing today? Doing great. That's fantastic. Better than most people. I'm doing good. Burning Monkey, how are you doing today? Need my glasses. Welcome, Burning Monkey. I don't think I've seen you in chat yet. How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the BrotherSgtJames painting chat channel, I guess. Is that what we're doing? Chat channel? Video stream. Live stream of awesome sauce. A little too heavy on the brush. He's your little brother. What's going on, brother? Got a family thing going on now. So I don't know if you caught the beginning. We're working this gray down a little bit. The lighter of the darkest grays are working down into the backside, so we can have this transition be a little bit more. So we're working on that right now. I hope to get the gray done today. If I can, I'll move on to his face area, the actual Pokemon's face, not his fakey face, but his Pokemon face. The eye slits, the creep factor 2000 area. Okay. Also I'm actually going to brighten up the area around its eyes because we're going to do a color bleed. Glowing red eyes. We're going to do a cool color bleed, hopefully, and it'll work. That'd be kind of neat if we can do that. So, Burn a Monkey and Groundhog, you guys, you still living in the same house, being brothers? Can't tell if there's a delay or if no one was talking. So that actually right there already looks better. It's okay. You can be busy. I'm just, trying to engage, as they would say. I talk to the peoples. Make everybody feel welcome, hopefully. We have a nice rainy day here in where I'm at. Oh, is that color? Shouldn't. Hopefully that pink doesn't get up and decide it wants to move. That flesh tone is there. Oh, I was asking if you and your brother still lived in the same household. Okay. Neat. I come from a large family myself. I have 5 sisters and an older brother. So if you... He's at work. He's cheating on work with watching podcasts. I wish I could do that. Okay. Alright, this right here on this ear, that looks really rough. So I'm going to have to definitely soften that up a bunch. First thing I want to try and do again, though, is just take this and pull it a little further back towards the dark shadow area, just so I can get more room to blend, to work on it. It's going to come out to being a game of proportions, I think. So when I mixed these new colors today, like I said, I added some of the glaze medium, and what that's going to do, that's going to put it on, and it's going to go on extra thin, sort of. It's going to allow there to be more pigment, less pigment, and more control over how much coverage colors get. So this is going to look awful bright right now, but this is actually going to dry much clearer, much lighter. So it'll give us a chance to blend these colors together a little bit more. That's in theory, that's what should happen. Looks like I didn't even highlight that. Here, I'm coming to here. Yeah, that's the thing. It's hopefully. If it doesn't, we can always redo it if we don't like it, or call it something different. It's art. There are no mistakes in art. Well, sort of. If you're copying something, there could be mistakes in art. Saw an interesting thing on Facebook the other day. Happy little accidents. What I saw was it was a guy standing at a blackboard, and he was struggling at math, and he had a puzzled look on his face, and people around him saying, "Oh man, you don't know anything, you're stupid." And then it showed another picture of him. Oh man, see, happy mistakes. Drop my paint, gotta wipe it off. Had another picture of him at an easel painting a beautiful piece of art. Everybody has their own thing that they can do. Yours might be math. Yours might be building stuff. I fix things and I can paint pretty well. Everybody's got their own thing. You can't get discouraged until you find it. Some people never find anything. Well, you know, copying something that's art, there is a art and a skill to copying something, a great deal of it, especially by hand. And there are people who do it for a living professionally that copy and fix and work on old and irreplaceable pieces of art. And there's definitely a skill about it, absolutely. I could say you could definitely call it art. It's a different style of art, though, I think. Much more, not subject, abjectively, I mean, it's different, but it's much more, less up to determination of the person doing it and people observing it than people observing it. So it holds a lot more ground for people who, the critic, I guess you could say. That looks a lot better on that ear. Gotta add some of this super bright white. Put that up to here. Let's see what we get out of this. This is about 3 shades lighter than that. Exactly what I was looking for. Keep that same tone, color tone. Build this up around it. that in there. But if you give a test to everyone, who is that? Someone said, King Tanza, you can learn how to do this. This is something that is a very learnable skill. Not kidding. I started painting miniatures, I should say, later in life. In my, I would have to say probably my late 20s, early 30s. I painted poorly before that. When I was a child, me and my younger sister would paint Dungeons and Dragons little pewter miniatures very badly, mind you. We didn't know the tools. There weren't resources to use like there are today. Nowadays, you can go watch someone stream and you can learn how to do it. You can get a book on how to paint miniatures. You can look it up on the internet. The internet is friggin' awesome. You can try to find someone to teach you in person, which is typically a little bit harder for this type of skill. Hold on a second here. You can take classes on it if you're still in school. And mild intellectual disability should not stop you from doing that. And you can accomplish great things. I have several intellectual disabilities. And that's not a joke. It's all on how you dedicate yourself to doing it and how you find workarounds. The harder you try, the better you'll get. And that looks a lot better than it did when we first started. All I could say is pick up a paintbrush, find something that you want to paint, and go from there. And the thing is, and a lot of people get discouraged by it, is that it will take time. You're not going to start out being good. And as a great wise man once said, sucking at something is the first step to being kind of good at something. Very important. Work this gray over here. I wished for calm and non-forced life, and I got it. That's good. Listen, little victories also help a lot. Sometimes, another wise man once said, you can't always get what you want. But sometimes, just sometimes, you can get what you need. You might not even know that you need it. Brush is starting to get dirty again. Focus. Camera doesn't like me today. Might have autofocus turned off. I've never done video streaming or like anything like this before, personally. I just started doing it. Why not? You can learn how to do something new. There are a few people out there who will be good at everything they do right from the start. Not everyone can do that, though. That is few and far in between. Most people that appear to do that are also very practiced. They'll be at home and they'll be practicing, either it being in some sort of athletics or intellectual or skill-based set, and they'll work on that at home on their own time. Get some of this darker color in there. And it might appear like they're just naturally 100% good at everything, but they really work on a whole bunch of different stuff at home on their own time. So you can't get discouraged by that either. We're all different kinds of people out there. Let's blend this together. All right, so this paint and this paint are still very wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and blend these two colors together right here across that line. Here too. That'll give a nice smoother gradient. So this technique right here is called wet blending. It's not the easiest technique, but it's definitely not something that is impossible. Work a little bit more of the lighter color in. And you just work the colors together on the model or the object. And when you work them together on the object, you'll blend those lines like as if you're working it on the palette. Like you're mixing the paint on the palette. More of the pure. Drop of the pure. And that'll help cause it to have a cool, edgeless blend. Not perfect. It's not perfect. Few things in life really are. All right, that's gonna have to dry. I want to work this. I need more of this. Let me see where I am over here. Color-wise. The palette's almost art. Pollock. I can't remember his first name. There's an artist. Last name Pollock. And he did a lot of abstract art. Jason Pollock? You can look him up. He did color splashing. He would go up on a ledge or on a scaffold, and he would bring buckets of paint with him. And he would take the paint and he would flick the paint down onto the canvas. Big sometimes big canvases, often big canvases. Very famous for it, very popular. I believe he made a metric ton of money doing it. Got the correct color on my brush. I'm going to go and insert this where I want it to be. Now over here, I want this to dull down really quickly into the dark areas again, because on this side of the model over here, this is where the shadows are supposed to be coming from. So we're doing object source lighting, so the light's coming from this side, hitting there, and it's going to have brightness on the top, the side here. And the only reason why I have it around the eyes, brightness around the eyes, is because I'm going to be doing the eyes in a glowing effect. See, I can't draw. I physically am very poor at drawing. Never been good at it. So to me, that is awesome. I think that your ability to draw and people who can draw amaze me so much. More so than seeing a well-painted model. Mostly because I can't do it. For me, it's the additive and subtractive of the paint medium that allows me to do it well. But take that ability to draw and run with it. Practice it. Exploit it. Don't let it go to waste. So you get money for your disability in Finland. What stops you from continuing doing work that you enjoy if you have talent in doing it? Don't stop drawing. You need that hobby. Ground dog. Don't lose it. You need the outlet. You need a creative outlet. Some people do it with automotive stuff, things of that nature. Some people do it with art, tattooing, or drawing, painting, building things. You can be creative while building things. But you definitely need that outlet. Don't lose it. Don't let anybody take it away from you. There's some more of this Eschen gray over here. I need to break that down some. Uh-oh. I believe my sister's home. The dogs are going crazy out there. See, like right here, I accidentally got the wrong color and I pushed that brightness out too far. Oh, go home, we fix it. So what do you have an interest in then? If it's not drawing. You're in Finland, do you like to drive? I know the Finnish apparently are very good drivers. At least that's what they say on Top Gear. Bring that color back in. Excuse me. Might even have to put a touch of black in it. Lots of lakes in Finland. What they call them, fjords over there? I might just be getting the countries mixed up. I'm just a filthy American. Ignorant. Okay, that works. I like that. I like this whole... I like it being uneven. I like the unevenness of this whole model itself. Alright, so I am actually... Well, the only thing I want to add more onto is the right ear, left ear, as we face it. It's too much. I want to bring that up. Alright. I want to bring this sack up a little bit over here. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And that should be okay. blend this in a little bit, maybe. Here, blend this in. Talent is overrated. Oh, that's not fun. I've been through that. Being depressed sucks. You definitely need an outlet for that. That is not fun. I've been in that boat. It just it spirals a lot. You got to talk to somebody. You just got to have someone that you can talk to, a doctor, a good friend. A lot of times family, but a lot of times family doesn't help because they don't understand. So that's not fun. A lot of people in my community turn to drugs and alcohol. My community meaning I'm a veteran, war veteran, and a lot of guys in my position turn to drugs and alcohol, which is not the way you want to do it. There we go. Alright, I am happy with the way that looks now. I'm ready to call that gray. I do want to hit this up here though. Hold on. I lied again. I'm a filthy liar today. I'm gonna work this up right here. There we go. Spread that out some. And then we're gonna work up this tab here. Side of this tab here. And then this one right here. Mostly to there. Alright. Yes. I like that. Alright, now, what I said before was, yesterday, is I want to add it to the creepiness of this model. So he's supposed to be wearing a suit, like a costume, the Mimikyu. And what I think would look really creepy on this guy is if we put seams going up his side and on his head and on his ears, and then stitch work where things connect together. I think that's going to add to this, and I think that's going to be freaking cool. So we're going to do that in black, a dark black. I can't really agree with that because I was in that hole for a while, and I can tell you I didn't get out of it on my own. It's not something that's easy to get. I mean, people do, but it's not something that's easy by any stretch of the words. I mean, people do it literally. People practice mental health for a living. And there's a reason for that, because it takes years of experience to know how the hell a human brain works, and we still don't even know. No one knows. A bunch of electrical signals bouncing around inside our skulls going, hey, let's do this today. Alright. So we're going to use this nice black, dark black gray. And we're going to have a nice stitch running right down the side there. And we're going to go on this side. We're going to do the same thing on this side. nice seam running down there. Might need to add a little bit darker black to that. So it's just kind of wibbly and wobbly. Nothing too crazy. And on the ears, I want to do the same thing on the ears. I want to go here and then up the other way. There. And then on the inboard side, we're going to go a little bit darker. I don't think it's hidden. I think you're just smart. Seam running up that way on both sides of the ears now. Do upside down. Oh man, I missed. Hold on a second. Just here. There we go. I missed some of the undercoat or chipped off. I hope it didn't. No, I missed it. Just missed it. That's all. Mistakes happen. Well, lots of things can make you happy. I mean, and it's really sad when you see someone who you think is happy, and deep down, they're super unhappy, and possibly even suicidal themselves. Look at Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. A fantastic musician. Absolutely fantastic. When you go back and listen to his music and read the lyrics, you're like, wow, man, this guy did need some help. But he, you know, his music was crying for help the whole time. Hold on one second, I gotta... There we go. And that's super sad because he took his own life. And it's really not fair. It's not fair for his family. It's not fair for him. What games do you play? His family, for him, for his fans. Alright, now what I don't want to happen, I don't want this seam to match up with the seam on his head. So I'm actually going to push this seam. I'm going to take it here. And I'm going to bring it over to here. That definitely needs to be a lot darker. What games are you good at? You play like Fortnite or League of Legends? I mean, I play. I used to play a lot of League of Legends. I don't play that too much anymore. It's got too competitive for me. I play Magic the Gathering Online. A lot of that. Games are a great escape. There also needs to be a balance there too. Because unless you plan on going pro, and that opens up its own can of worms, doesn't it? Okay, now we got a nice seam running down everywhere. Alright, that's that. Now we could also do the like gaming as an option for classwork. I don't know if that'll fly. I gotta find my... There it is. Excuse me. So we got our creepo face on our Mimikyu. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on now. So I am satisfied with the gray. I'm gonna go back to this larger brush. Now he did his in black, so we're gonna go with some jet black also. And that goes pretty much the whole way across the front. About, put that there. 2/3 of the way up, so right around here. I think that looks good. A little extra, but that's okay. I like it. And then his eyeballs. One there. One there. Actually going to add some pure straight black. Not to the whole thing. Excuse me while I concentrate. Eyeball. I like that. That looks good. This sounds sounds like some Lavender Town music going on in the background. I can't really tell. Not anymore. Alright. Now all he needs is those rosy cheeks. He used like a really burnt brown gray. Now I will say that the shiny one doesn't have rosy cheeks, but I think the juxtaposition is really cool. The Pokemon TCG that they stream here. Yeah, I play the Magic version of that. I don't really play, well, never have played the Pokemon version. I mean, the Magic version's great. Most people don't know what they want to do. Yeah, no one, listen, like 2% of the people in the world know what they want to do after they get out of high school. If that many. Excuse me while I try to find brown earth and some dark red. Gory red. Okay, so these are two colors. I'm going to mix these two together. I got Earth, Terra, and Rojo Viscera. Visceral red. We're going to try and come up with that color there. Not going for that color there. Oh, as children think they know what they're going to do. Is that what you're talking about? But when young adults, even adults, don't know what they want to do. It's hard. Life is hard. And even when you know what you want to do, things don't always work out the way that they're supposed to. I need more red than that. There we go. Alright, so I got some red here. Mix this brown and red. Yes! Like a muddy, dirty brown red. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted. I need like 6 brush strokes. I put so much of this paint down. That color's exactly what I was looking for. Alright. Now he got his view there. Asymmetrical. So we're gonna have 1, and he did his. Like, excuse me while I do it off camera. Perfect. And this one is higher. This one's bigger. It's got to be bigger. There we go. And this one's like all the way up here underneath the eyeball. Oh, that looks really good. Hold on a second. Yes! Alright. Now on the eyeballs, I want to do the eyeballs like a glowy red. Yeah, they... See, here in the States, back in when my parents were children, so back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, even up through to about the 80s, there wasn't a push as strongly for people to go to college. That's changed. There, of course, now, if you don't go to college, you're considered a failure, which is a crock in and of itself. And but they did in the States. They did trade schools. You can go and learn a trade. They taught it in high school, and you can get out of high school knowing a skill, mechanic, or something along plumber, electrician, and you know how to do that. Now it's college. That's it. You're going to college. They don't even teach. They've essentially have abandoned the teaching trades in school in general. Oh, Zcore 13's following. Thank you, Zcore. What do you think? I think they need to bring that back. Arts, I think not teaching art in school, which, of course, some places are trying desperately to stop teaching arts. And that's insane. To me, that's completely ludicrous. You have to teach people how to have an outlet for art. Art teaches creativity, creative thinking, interpersonal skills. You have to teach it. And so many places are trying to not. It's important through all the years. I mean, there becomes a point where, you're not, if you're not an artist, that you don't need it, but it should be available. At least available for the people who do need it. All right, we're going to break out some bloody red. Now this red is significantly brighter. I need to get a little bit of water on there. Gotta concentrate again. Sorry. So I'm going to build that up even more. I want this red to be sinister. I want it to be demonic even, if I can get it to look like that. Yeah, introducing people to art and giving them a choice. Not demonizing art. A lot of places here in the States demonize art. They make it seem, they make fun of people for it. Oh, you're a nerd. You do art. Oh, you can draw. What a loser. That's some crap right there. That's some awful, awful garbage. Hot garbage. Not only do you learn how to do stuff, but you get enjoyment out of it, and that upsets people, and that's sad. Alright, this is some fiery, hot orange. And this is going to be cutting it to the end today. There we go. Oh, I like that. They're beady. They're little beady eyes. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. All right, we're going to call it a day today. Been on for a little less than an hour. Making fun of anybody's wrong to do. I've been on both ends of that. I've been an idiot. I've also been on the receiving end of it. Being a nerd. Nerd! Alright. So this is what we got going on right here. We got our seams on. We got our creepo face, some swirly eyeballs. Little beady eyes. Let me check something real quick. This one here. That autofocus turned off. Get that out of the way. Yes. What do we think, everybody? Put it in the comments. This is what he's gonna look like facing you. I think I nailed the source lighting. I think that looks good. The eyeballs so far look good. I'm going to do a little bit of bleed out from the red and then a high gloss finish on the actual eyeballs themselves. I might highlight them up a little bit more, but we're going to wait to do that till next time. And then we're going to finish his tail up, which we haven't started at all. That's like a weird brownish black. And we're going to do slight highlights on the little feety pods coming out the bottom. And the stitches. I want to do coarse stitches, big chunky boy stitches running up those seams. Just to, and from the head to the ears, and then the tips to the ears also. Some chunky boy, brownish, like a dirty brown. I think he's moving along swimmingly. I think the creep factor has definitely gone up, and I think the red cheeks made it even more. Alright, thank you all for coming today. I hope everyone has a great weekend. It's Thursday here. I look forward to having you all back next time to finish working on this Mimikyu, and then after that, I haven't decided, but I think, where'd he go? I lost him. He's hiding around here somewhere. It's either going to be this homeboy right here, or this homeboy right here. I think it's going to be him, because I love this. This guy's got so much attitude. Some big old goofy eyeballs, that leaf cigar. He's great. So it's going to be one of these two guys next, but we got to finish up Mimikyu first. Alright? You guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Guinness. Guinness. Hey, buddy. Guinness. Say goodbye. Come here. Come on. You want to say goodbye? No, he doesn't want to say goodbye. He's tired. Alright, have a great day, everybody.